Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Shave Man Cave. It is the 5 February Wednesday Dynamite recap show. I cannot believe who won the main event. Check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, wrestling fans, and sports entertainment fans, welcome to the No Shave Man Cave. I'm Ellie Jair.
I am the one and only J.E. Tilly.
One and only.
One and only. Brother, we had a hell of an opening to a show, didn't we? Man. The beginning of this Dynamite was something different for Dynamite, and I loved it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It was very WWE, where you see all the stars arriving and walking through the halls. And we cut to Renee Paquette waiting for Jay White to show up, and cuts a little interview with him. And then the Death Riders come out and attack. But right behind the Death Riders is Cope and his crew. And it turns into an all-out brawl where they're breaking parts of the set that stayed broken the whole show, and all kinds of great stuff.
I want to say thank you to Marina for carrying my girl away, keeping her safe.
Yep.
But yeah, dude, like spilling it in. The whole segment rolled in. The crowd was popping hot. Thank you to Hot Lana for keeping it right all the way to the end. Cope cuts the challenge. You get nothing, you deserve nothing. I was like, woo. And like, I felt the chills, like legit felt it. Boom. Next thing I know, the Switchblades over here. Here's what we're going to do. And I am sold on the Grand Slam just on that match alone. And good business, great segment, and great show for AEW.
Yeah, the crowd was real hot, and this was probably the first time in this Death Riders thing with Cope and FTR that I went, oh my gosh, I actually feel something for this. I'm digging this. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was just the passion out of Jay White or what, but there was something about it tonight that it hit. I'm like, this hit. I like this. And maybe it was the violent. I don't know what it was, but it clicked for me for the Death Riders. To the point, like you said, I'm like, I kind of want to see this match now.
Yeah.
So yeah, they did it right. They course corrected whatever it was that felt off to me, in my opinion, and it felt good, and I liked it. We go right from that to Will Ospreay and his mystery opponent from the Don Callis family, which turns out to be Mark Davis, which I was absolutely confused about at first, because Mark Davis returned a few months ago and was on Will Ospreay's side.
Huh.
However, the commentary team did a really good job talking about why, and Don Callis said because when Mark Davis was hurt in the hospital, he signed a power of attorney. Why he would do this, I don't know, over to Kyle Fletcher, who then signed the contract with the Callis family. So that's the reason he has to do it. He's contractually obligated to be part of the Don Callis family. And I'm like, all right, well, they gave I'll buy it. Like, that works. People in the audience probably didn't hear it, but Kenny at the end, which we'll get to, kind of covers that up and makes that work. So
yeah,
that was the only thing I was but this is a really decent match.
Way really better than I thought it would be.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Big guys just coming back, the Yetis just coming back, massive energy, injury. And he had a pretty decent bruise coming in. I was like, ooh, this may affect, his movement and motion and stuff. And you could tell he had the frustration when he was standing on the entrance with, Callis. But yeah, you bring up a really, really good point, is it like from the start and the power of attorney and this, that, the other. And then we move to the end and you're like, ooh, this is pretty sexy. I like this. Yeah. So they're tying everything together. Great to see Kenny back in the ring. This is going to be a banger.
Man, did you see in this match the pile driver that Davis gave to Ospreay, where he jumped up, and I thought it was going to be like a Canadian destroyer or something, but then he goes the other direction and pile drive him. I'm like, that's the most unique and coolest looking pile drive I've ever seen. Like a jumping pile. It was great.
Yeah. Very, very smooth. The two of them have great chemistry. They've been together, New Japan, Rev Pro, and not Evolve, but there's another British UK organization that they wrestle in. So they've got great history, and they know each other's body language. If I do this, you do this. So great read, and a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. At the end of the match, we get a promo by Will Ospreay, and then Kenny Omega comes out, new best friends. Good Kenny Omega promo. Like, I see him in the ring, and it reminds me of the old AEW days, and I'm digging it.
Yeah.
And then, like we said, he kind of mentions Mark Davis and says to Mark Davis, "Hey, I don't know what he's got on you. I don't know what's going on, but know there's people here you can trust, and that we're here to help." And I thought that was pretty good way to do it. Yeah. And then they
good shoulder to cry on, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then they tease a little more about the Grand Slam. So looking forward to seeing that. I think that's going to be a good show. Next, we have a couple backstage, or actually, no, we have an in-ring segment with the Hurt Business, talking about they won the championships. The crowd's chanting, "We hurt people." I love it. And the lights go out, and boom, the guns are back. And I guess they're thrusting the guns up, right into the tag title picture. I love the Guns entrance when they're back to back, that spotlight, and they fire the guns and they spit. Freaking love it, man. It's so good.
Love it.
So, not much to go on that. I mean, obviously, I don't think they're going to beat the Hurt Business. I think the Hurt Business will be champions for a while, but let's bring the Guns back in. They looked good. They look like they're ready to go. I'm down. I'm here for it. I think the program will be good.
Do you feel they hit the little sprinkle of the dinkle of Daddy Ass coming back into the fold? You're damn right we're Ass Boys. So I think there'll be some chicanery popping off. We'll see Daddy Ass come out. I'm 100% in agreement. They're not going to walk out champions, but we'll see the reunion of the Guns family, and they're going to be a strong trilogy for a long time in AEW, at least through the rest of Mr. Ass's career in AEW. So good stuff.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense because he's not with the Acclaimed anymore, because the Acclaimed are no more. So yeah, that makes sense. Like, that would make sense in the story. And you could talk about, because they got injured, he realized that he was making a mistake. Yeah, they could definitely work that in. And that would be a good way to neutralize MVP. So maybe they do 3 rep matches between them, or that's a feud going forward. And MVP interferes. So the next time that Daddy Ass comes out and is like, "No, I'm not letting MVP interfere." And then, they could definitely build some stuff on that. I like that.
Yeah.
Then we get Harley, who is quickly becoming right up there with Tony Storm, in my opinion, as one of the greatest characters going on right now on TV, with her Mercedes Moné puppet.
Like that scowl cackle voice. As much as I hate it, I think I love it just as much because she can do the bit. All right, everybody, here's what we're gonna do. Welcome to the new. Like, how does she get? Like, God bless her and her. She seems really smart. You know what I mean? Like, she's got great personality.
One, she seems like she's having a great time. She seems like she's a lot of fun. I know she sings a lot, and she does a lot of music, and because she's done her shows.
She's a ventriloquist.
And, I mean,
she knows sign language. Did you see her sign language?
Sign language. Yep.
And the way she was using the Monet puppet, she's obviously not only good with the puppet, but the ventriloquist.
Yep.
Like, that was money, dude. Did I say Monet?
Well, then they're outside of Monet's locker room, because Renee's supposed to interview Monet, and you see Monet come out, or the puppet comes out as Monet first, and then Monet opens up the door and is like, "What the hell is going on?" Good stuff, man. I'm digging it. I'm down for this program. I want them to push her to the moon. Her in-ring work has become great.
She got her first win. So hell yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Her work with Thunder Rosa was really good when she came
Yeah.
in with the face mask, and then she was hologram. And then, I mean, come on, man. She knows
Come
what she's
on.
doing.
Give her a match. Come on.
Oh, she's fantastic. Then we get some Matt Caster Hangman stuff in the backstage. Hangman's getting interviewed by Renee. Max Caster's sitting in a chair, says he's waiting for his turn and getting frustrated. They go back and forth, and he asks him about, hurting Daddy Ass or Bowens, and he goes, "Well, neither one are here, but you are." I love Max Caster. I'm gonna go out to my car. I'm going out to my. I'll follow you.
Oh no, I'll come in with you. I'm like, oh yeah, someone's going through the windshield.
Yep. Yeah, which that comes back into play here in a little bit. But yeah, that was fun. Little comedies. Like Max Caster, this coward best wrestler in the world gimmick is great because if you didn't see Collision, he got squashed by Rouge. So I'm digging it. And he didn't even mention that. Doesn't even talk about it like it didn't happen. It's great.
Yeah. If you don't talk about it, it didn't happen.
Then we get probably one of the better tag matches I've seen in a while. It's right up there with some of the great ones I've seen, which is the Hounds of Hell and Takeshita and Fletcher. Dude, these Hounds of Hell
caught me. I could not and I messaged you guys earlier, like, hey, I'm heading upstairs. I'm going to catch up, whatever. I did not stop watching, and the picture totally kept me tied in.
Yep.
Great match. I am totally bought in. And we'll probably talk about, how the card is going to play out when they get to Australia. But great match. And both of those guys are just like hitting a new level.
Yeah.
And we didn't see Hart tonight, but she's been cash money since she returned from injury, and the absence of Malachi, I think, sort of tweaked the chemistry, which may have made them better. So I think so far the show, we're 3/4 into the show, and it's humming. It's a great flow. Commentary is obviously going to be great. Taz over here talking about he gets into height a little bit later, which was hilarious. Not that I would know is what he said, but great commentary, great flow. Hot Lana was popping. Amazing show to this point.
Yep. Great match. Takeshita and Fletcher get the win, which of course, because they're going into Omega and Omega and Ospreay. We got the little interference with Okada's music getting hit. I love the Okada. I can't think of his name, but man, I'm drawing a blank.
Bro,
not Brody.
Mrs. Rhea.
Yeah, Mrs. Rhea.
Rhea.
Mr. Rhea Ripley. Why can't I think of his name right now? Buddy Matthews, Buddy Murray, whatever his name is now. I love their interactions on Collision and he's laughing at him like, you're just a bitch. But anyway, so we get his music.
And then he looks over at commentary and he's like, I'm a bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, great stuff. Then we go backstage for another vignette, and it's Hook and Samoa Joe walking through. I love the little detail of Samoa Joe going, who's this? Because the cameraman's usually Shibata, and it wasn't Shibata. And he's like, oh, Shibata's in Japan. We got this guy. And they go in and they peek in and they're looking for Chris Cage, and all they see is Nick Swain and Kip Sabian. So they're like, okay, we'll leave a message for him. And they beat him down. Well, as they're beating him down, you see Christian Cage.
Dude, what a shit.
He sees what's going on. He just quietly closes the door and goes and hides.
Perfect shit heel. The
100%.
beatdown concludes. In comes Cage. What is happening here? What's going on here? Dude, 10 out of 10. You know what? 11 out of 10. Just awesome.
Yeah. It was really funny. Like really good stuff. This Dynamite was just fun from beginning to end.
Great
I had
flow,
a good time.
Great flow. Excellent timing with the commercials, picture in picture. Renee is just money. I don't even know the other backstage interviewer that was there.
Alex
with the
Marvez,
Continental Champion. Well, he was standing there and he looks over and goes, "I'm the bitch." Like he just stood there. She just was holding the mic, like,
I don't know what
like,
to say here.
don't super kick me. Like I don't know what to say. So
So
hell
then
yeah,
we
man, awesome.
then we get MJF promo. Comes to the ring, talks about how he's done with Jeff Jarrett. He's moving on. And he gets interrupted by Max Caster running away from Hangman. Slides in the ring. He's hiding behind him, and MJF's like, "What do you do? What do you, Hangman, Hangman?" And then Hangman's music hits, and Hangman comes to the ring. Max Caster hauls ass, and those two have a nice face to face, which I think is going to obviously lead to a program between the two of them.
Yeah.
Once MJF's done with the old guys, as he's calling them. They stare down at each other, and then Hangman just walks past him and chases Max Caster some more. Dustin Rhodes' music hits. I wish it was Dusty. That'd be amazing. Dustin Rhodes' music hits. He comes out. He and MJF cut a promo back and forth. Really, way 150 million times percent better than the Jeff Jarrett MJF one. This was a really good promo.
Yeah.
This one made me like feel something. I was like, oh, this is what should have happened with Jeff Jarrett and MJF. This was really good promo, man. What do you think?
I felt like this was like promo 101. You have one of the young bloods, who's an up and comer, and I don't want to say MJF is like an up and comer because he's got 10 wins and he performed and he got the golden ring or whatever. He's a American champion, world champion, tag team champion, Ring of Honor tag team champion. Like he's been there, done that, and he's done, some great things, especially as a young, performer. But dude, the way those two cut it together, I just like, and I'm a huge Dustin fan to begin with. And when he said, "When I'm done and gone, the mold is broke."
Yeah.
And like, that's essentially the WWE's version of passing the torch.
Yep.
Like what John Cena did to Cody, what, thinking of some of the others with the, some of the factions and who came and went and,
Right.
good business in the ring. And, this, like Dustin, like he's good, man. Like,
yep.
Great.
Yeah, and we get a brawl that ends up turning into a match next Wednesday. We'll see MJF and Dustin. I can't see that match being bad. It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
Next, we have another amazing performance by Toni Storm. Toni Storm. I'm sorry, I was wrong. It was Mariah May.
I was going to say, don't make me correct you.
Versus Queen Amidala. Good match. Those two, man, some stiff shots. Really good match in the ring.
Yeah.
She nailed Mariah May from the way she walked in the ring to the way she looked to using her moves.
The whole thing. And I'm a germ. I have a germ issue. Like, so her finger going around, I was like, every time she did it, but it was like spot on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The gear, Mariah May's reaction, like, how did she get a hold of my gear and who did she get to cut and, alter? And I'm just like, oh my God. And, like commentary kept like miscalling everyone. And as the implants and the hair was flying everywhere.
Yeah, the extensions.
Extensions, thank you. Extension. It's down to Rennie's. How is she the champion? And blah, 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 blah.
And I love the I have a pair of things she doesn't have. Do you know what I mean?
Has Tony? Two things that she's missing,
and Tony's like, fantastic.
I'd be right in there, man. Right in there.
Then they had to bring us down a little bit with Chris Jericho in the New York Minute. Not a whole lot here. He basically said he wants Bandito to get beat up and he's going to offer a reward to the bounty hunter, whatever. Yeah, Will Hobbs, Big Bill. Yeah. Good brawl, good round. Dude, I mean, that was a good brawl.
Hobbs is my guy, dude.
Dude,
I
Hobbs
just
is
ordered
great.
some gear from Hobbs, so
Yeah.
F&A, dude.
Nice brawl.
Great
Love
show.
anything you can
Hot
do.
Lana,
Yep.
thank you for showing out. They've always been a strong wrestling community, and they had
We're
a
there for this
reason
main
to
event
pop
coming up
off.
too.
So, hell yeah. Yeah.
The
Rest in
the
peace.
brawl was great.
Rest in peace,
Cameraman gets killed, all that fun stuff. Then we get the main event, and I don't want to skim over that. The Big Bill Will Hobbs stuff is a good storyline, and I'm looking forward to it going forward. But we're running out of time on the show, and I really want to talk about this main event because Swerve Strickland and Ricochet.
dude.
If you didn't see any of their stuff in Lucha Underground, you should check it out. But they have evolved.
You should.
They have definitely evolved, and this match was top tier. This was a great match.
Great storytelling.
Yes.
The hard hitting, I'm just trying to, like, the story. You can't even, the storytelling doesn't even tell the what was going on in the ring, because they know each other so well over the last 15, 20 years. But for them to come together in this instance, in this level of violence, and to get the ending that they did in AEW, like, I got nothing. Like,
the ending.
I don't even know.
Swerve going for a stomp, and Ricochet gets his knee up, which could have looked incidental, right into the yam bags, as Taz would call him. Which, now he's hurting, and then he hits him with that new, like, his hit version of the hidden blade, and gets the win. What? Ricochet beats Swerve Strickland. I did not see that coming. Really, really strong. I mean, he does such great heel work. Why didn't WWE ever let this dude cook on as a heel?
Missed it. Yep.
Because he is working it. He just main evented Dynamite with Swerve Strickland. Really good. And we know Swerve's storytelling and what's going to happen. I'm sure there's going to end up some bloody brawl down the road, which is great, because you end the night with Ricochet putting on Swerve's that robe he wears that means a lot to him.
He's over there.
Yeah.
Looks
He's
good,
wearing that
too.
as he walks away, and Swerve's just
Prince Nana got his ass handed to him again. Like,
and cut to black, and we're done. Really strong Dynamite top to finish. It was a 4.25 beard for me. It was really good. I really enjoyed this one.
Yeah, the only thing that would have given it 5 beards for me is if a title changed hands. I'm hitting it with a 4.5. The crowd was into it. Commentary was selling it. The wrestlers, superstars, performers, athletes, whatever you want to call them, all the way from the entry level fan to MVP to Tony Cash, all the way. I cannot wait to watch what's going to happen in Australia, and the storylines going forward for AEW. So great show. Kudos to AEW for this one.
Yeah. Let us know what you guys think. If you like the show, didn't like the show, let us know in the comments below. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to our channel and the videos. We respect and love every one of you guys and appreciate the support. If you want to find us, No Shave Man Cave at gmail.com, Twitter, No Shave Man Cave, Instagram, I always got to think this one, NMSC_podcast. And NoShaveManCave.com if you want to get some merch. The store should be up and running now, so we could sell shirts and hats and stuff for you. With that, that's all I got. Hot tag out, brother. Take us home.
Boom. To El Editore, thanks for keeping us on schedule. To Jay Tilley, all the work you're doing behind the scenes. To all of our fans, the wrestling fans, and the sports entertainment fans, thanks for hanging out, checking us out here. To our brothers and sisters arms, thank you for what you do. Hurry up, get your ass back home. And until next time, thanks for checking us out here in the No Shave Man Cave. Until next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we'll see you on the floor.